that it hurt, despite the anesthetic, which they administered with a long needle, shot straight into the womb, that they hit the vagus nerve the first time, and I fell down when I tried to stand, that after the second shot my leg snapped shut, instinctively, as any wild mother protecting chick, kit, cub, that I held the hand of a young Hispanic nurse and wept when she said, "You know, hon, you don't have to do this." That I believed I did, though I nearly got up and left. That the doctor was crude, saying, when he saw me conscious, "It's always the ones who want to be awake who should be put out." That dilation and curettage is exactly what it sounds like. Opening, scraping, digging out a scrap of tissue that clings. That mothers both create and take life. That I crossed the picket line to get into the clinic. That I wanted to come back another day, but knew if I left then I wouldn't return. That my mind was not, as I let you believe, made up that night at Planned Parenthood, the positive lab slip shining in my hand like a ticket to heaven. That this is where the deep root of sadness began to take hold. That I stood in our bedroom a few days before the procedure, my blouse open and bra undone, looking at my breasts, marveling at the way they swelled, even at 8 weeks, like fruit I'd never seen, remembering the rise and fall of my mother's body as she nursed my sister. That I felt inhabited then, incarnate, the cells of my skin glowing, bright and scared. That I wish we were married, though it seemed uncool. That I wish he said, "A baby? Let's do it!" instead of, "It's your body, you decide." That it was all surgical and neat, not even any blood afterward on the Kotex that made me feel 14. That I dreamed of it for weeks. That we married years later, that dream torn between us. That I had wanted to feel the hard bowel of my belly. That I believed it was practical. You in grad school, no health insurance, me the one with the job. That the table I lay on was cold. That there was a poster of a kitten dangling from a tree limb with the words, "Hang in there, baby," on the ceiling above me. That I turned names over and over in my head like bright stones. Kathleen, Phoebe, Rebecca, Siobhan. That the nurse wept with me, like some 20th century Southern Californian fate, midwife to death, in her uniform printed with flowers. That she wrapped my hands in her navy blue sweater. That I described the thumb-sized embryo inside me in all the obvious ways. Shrimp, peanut, little bud wanting to open, but not baby, never baby. That I saved the paperwork as proof I'd been admitted to the College of Mothers. That I told you a good story, letting you believe I might not be able to write with a child. That this was the beginning of the end of us. That though we are kind now and always cordial when we meet, a decade after our divorce, it's the one thing I cannot forgive you. That it has taken me 20 years to find words for this story. That no matter how many that's I write, there are not, will never be, enough.